You're watching an exclusive regarding the case of the victims killers. Victim killers are individuals who victimize people, and in order to get away with their crime, they claim to be the victim to themselves, and then murder the actual victim that they're victimizing for the reason why they're making them victims. In this case, the victim killers are 44th President Barack Obama, first daughter Malia Obama, and 45th President Donald John Trump, and 46th President Joe Biden. These individuals did target homeowners for houses they just have to pay yearly taxes on, and then they use their strategy, which is why they're called victim killers. And their strategy is to victimize their victims for the house, kill the entire generation of people, and own the house, and just pay yearly taxes on it. And so how did the victim killers get away with it? Well, they had themselves as individuals, Barack Obama as an individual, Malia Obama as an individual, Joe Biden as an individual, and Donald John Trump as an individual. But they had collective bodies. These are the people who are hired by them. These are the people who are them in other bodies that they can timeshare with, their family, friends, and fans, or their employers or employees from them. All right, so that's their collective body. So what they did was they targeted Helen Striplin McLeod Smith for her house she had to pay yearly taxes on, and homeowner. And they decided to use their strategy, becoming the victims killers. Barack Obama decided that he was going to be doing slavery in order to get away with murder. Donald Trump decided that he was going to do real estate in order to get away with murder, and Joe Biden decided that he was going to do politics in order to get away with murder. And this is what they did. So the individual body sat as Senator Barack Obama, Senator Joe Biden, business, entertainment, real estate, Donald Trump, and then that was it. And so while they were individually doing that, they hired individuals from City Hall, Martinez, California City Hall, and Sacramento, California Secretary of State Office. They hired Mike Livingston, the contract killer, and contract killer was going to allow them to kill an entire generation of people for a house that they can own and pay the taxes on once everybody was dead. So Mike Livingston went to Martinez, California City Hall and got the business license of Contra Costa County Contra Costa County Sheriff Department. And then contractor Mike Livingston went to Sacramento, California Secretary of State Office and got the business license for Contra Costa County Sheriff Office. And then he decided that he was going to kidnap Aaren Striplin, who was the youngest in the house, in 1993, and hold him all the way into 2008. Barack Obama, Malia Obama, Donald John Trump, and Joe Biden repeatedly ordered the contractor Mike Livingston to rape Aaren Striplin, to sexually abuse Aaren Striplin, to torture Aaren Striplin, to isolate Aaren Striplin. They threatened to kill Helen Striplin, Ashley Lonnie, Crystal Lonnie, Chantel Lonnie, Chantel Renee Perveau, if Aaren told or went to the police. And so between 1993 and 2008, Mike Livingston set up these ransom deposits. and they wanted Aaren to have sex with BB Jennifer, and BB Jennifer was going to kill Aaren by saying that he raped her. All right, and then they were going to play the victims, and once Aaren was out the way, then they will kill Helen Gray Striplin, his mom, for the house. And then, all right, so this is what they did. But in that time, they forced Aaren to be a slave. They forced Aaren to work for 50 albums, music albums, 1,000 audible art, 3 motivational speaking seminars, 3 fitness courses, 165 books, around or about a portfolio of business of like 500 business plans. And then Aaren, of course, was the owner of the Tabernacle and the 7 churches of Asia and the Tabernacle of God in heaven. He's a high priest. And so they planned on getting away with it by claiming to be victims. All right, so when the police came, the Berkeley Police Department and then the Oakland Police Department, the Oakland detectives and the Oakland District, the Dublin District Attorney's Office, Alameda County District Attorney's Office came to prosecute Aaren for the rape of BB Jennifer. They decided not to press charges on him because the contractor Mike Livingston and BB Jennifer kidnapped Aaren, and Barack Obama went to Steve Nguyen back in the days, who's the Secretary of Treasury's office now, and paid $38,000 through Social Security Administration, Hilltop, California, to have Aaren Striplin killed with the deposits. Only thing that happened was BB Jennifer printed out the deposits with Mike Livingston, every one of the deposits that Mike Livingston created, and then they were going to try to kill Aaren Striplin. So the police said, we're not going to kill Aaren Striplin or prosecute him on this stuff and let him go. Barack Obama was mad. He was out of $38,000 and he couldn't kill Helen Gray Striplin yet for her house. So he went back to back to the White House and created Obamacare. He decided that he was going to kill Aaren Striplin inside of the White House himself. And so with his Obamacare, he went back to Steve Nguyen and got $94,000 through Social Security Administration, issued through the years of 2011 and 2023 today to Aaren Striplin. And they were going to lure Aaren Striplin to their private school, University of Miami, and then kidnap Aaren Striplin from the University of Miami and take him to their private hospital, Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, Florida. Kill Aaren Striplin in Miami, Florida, and now hire the hitman, Aaliyah Cooper and Dennis Cooper, some man and some woman with a Maples look, to get away with killing Aaren Striplin for the house by claiming to be victims. They were covering it up with a popular television show and popular movie called Robert Kelly, where R. Kelly was accused of raping a girl at the age of 15, and that was the piracy movie that they were going to watch and say that it was just a movie or a TV show. And this is how they were going to steal the album list of actual Aaren Striplin while he was held as a slave, and use that to get away with it. All right, so now they're going to be victims to themselves, their own Contra Costa County Sheriff Department, their own Contra Costa County Sheriff Office, and then so that was Barack Obama. And then Donald Trump actually killed Helen Gray Striplin, McLeod Smith, for 9510 Arrowhead Falls Court, Las Vegas, Nevada 89148, while he was in the White House. All right, and then when Joe Biden got into the White House, they decided to physically take the Tabernacle of God, 7 churches of Asia in heaven, from Aaren Williams Striplin, who's the high priest Aaren tried to Levi, by force, which is the only way to heaven, and heaven with treasures. And then demand that Aaren Striplin sue Joe Biden in order to get it back, or they will kill Aaren Striplin with another court fraud, the 19th Precinct Police in New York, October 29th, 2021. And then they would use this for Joe Biden to kill Chantel Stokes. Just kidnap Chantel Stokes and torture her, but kill her entire house at 1324 Mariposa Street, Rodale, California, 94572, and 148 Dempsey Way, Rodale, California, 94572. kidnapping hostage Chantel, Renee, Pervo, Lonnie, Stokes, Jean Pierre, but killing Ashley Lonnie, killing Crystal Lonnie, killing Ladarius Lonnie, killing Quincy Lonnie, killing Darren Striplin, and torturing Chantel Stokes and pulling her eyes out of her real life head, demanding that she tell them that Aaren Striplin is a robot and the code to Aaren Striplin, so that they can get away with it by claiming to be victims. Alright, so and that was the whole thing. So now you have $130,000 on YouTube.com. If you go to AARENWSTRIPLIN 425 NW Street, Washington DC 20001, and you're gonna see the ledgers that prove the money that was used to kill Aaren Striplin. Alright, so now they go dormant from 2013, 14, and 15, all the way up to 2021, where they kill Robert Kelly with all of these rape frames in the news. I think 2022, or July, August 2022 area. And now Malia Obama is demanding that Aaren Striplin be her slave, her contributor slave, and decides to kill Aaren Striplin with Dennis Cooper and Aaliyah Cooper claiming to be victims. Alright, so that they can get the house. And then they hire Microsoft, Phoebe Gates, and Microsoft, Jennifer Gates, and Rory Gates to be the victims, claiming that Microsoft has a personal war going on with Sony, and they're allowed to kill Sony customers if you buy a Sony computer, Sony Value, or Value computer, or any Sony headphones, then Microsoft can come kill you. And if you decide to work at the record label of Sony, then Microsoft can come kill you. And then if you design games and you want to apply for a job to work at Sony, then Microsoft is allowed to come kill you. And now they're victims. And then they're going to change the dates back from 2023 all the way to 2008 and kill Aaren Striplin with the contract killer Mike Livingston, kidnapped him from 1993 all the way up to 2008. Tried to kill him with BB Jennifer. Now, after giving HIV, hepatitis, and mercury inside of their own hospital, Jackson Memorial Hospital, with their Obamacare, and covering it up with Dennis Cooper and Aaliyah Cooper. Dennis Cooper is now Jenna, BB Jennifer, and Aaliyah Cooper is going to be Malia Cooper when they go dormant all the way from 2013 to 2023. Now they're going to change the dates back from 2023 to 2008 and say Aaren gave BB Jennifer HIV, hepatitis, and mercury during the sex ransom with Aaliyah Cooper, when the name within the name Dennis Cooper was used as BB Jennifer while filming the piracy movie R. Kelly. And that's what they were going to do. They were going to try to claim to be victims, and then they were going to kill Aaren Striplin. And now all three presidents, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden, get the timeshare the house of Helen Gray Striplin, and the entire generation of the family is killed. And so I encourage everybody to go to the DC courts right now, which is 500 Indiana Avenue, Northwest, Washington, DC 20001. Plaintiff Aaren Williams Striplin versus Defendant Joe Biden, case of slavery. And I encourage everybody to impeach President Joe Biden, and to call on the impeachment hearings and present the evidence and exhibits that you see. Go to youtube.com, Sony Best Sounds. Go to youtube.com, Prime Minister of Japan office. Go to youtube.com, U.S. Supreme Court Plaintiff Aaren Williams Striplin versus Defendant Joe Biden, case of slavery. Go to youtube.com, DJ Akie radio station FM segments 1 through 20.